All right. Well, I believe we are live. Welcome to our Saturday morning surge. We are so excited that you're here and that you took time out of your busy schedule to join us. As you can see, we have a rock star lineup of coaches going to deliver some important information for you guys, some motivation, some tips on how to move forward in your business, what to do with all of this amazing information and opportunities that have just come out of Summit, and to help you get going in your business. So we're actually going to kick off today's call with Lauren Knight. Lauren is a combined 11-star diamond coach. She is actually the third coach that signed up with me. So we've been in this business together for almost 8 years. And it's been amazing to watch her grow as not only a person, but a mom and a business owner and a leader. And I know that she's impacted many of your lives that are on here today. And I'm just excited to have her on board. So Lauren, are you ready?
I'm ready. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa and I met back in Decatur, Illinois, and she had just started this Beachbody journey, and I will always and forever be grateful to her for not giving up on me and inviting me multiple times. And it's always part of my story to share with my coaches. Don't give up on somebody. Don't take no for an answer. Lisa did not, and she kept inviting me in a nice way. And eventually I said yes. So that's a story for another day, but that's how I got started. Today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about setting those big goals. And I think everybody coming out of Summit, you either have, one of two thoughts, is that either I want to do more than I'm already doing, or I'm not happy with where my business is. And everybody comes out wanting something more for next year. Hopefully you're setting bigger goals. And if you were disappointed with where your business was up until this point, and you're watching people at Summit and wishing that you were there, you're saying, I want to do things differently in the future, right? So I started thinking about how did I set those big goals and how did I achieve them? I'm a two-time top 10 coach, $1 million earner, and I was thinking about those big, crazy, scary goals and that I was achieving in 2012, 2013, 2014, and thinking, how did that happen for me and how can I pass that on? Because I've had a moment in my business too of almost like a coasting. And I know a lot of people coming out of Summit feel like, I'm tired of coasting. I want to grow again. And I started thinking about those big, scary goals. And I wanted to share with you some of the things that I have discovered about myself and goal setting and what's worked for me in the past and what sometimes is a demotivator. So setting big goals is great. But I want to encourage you that when I was setting big goals, I was thinking about them as a future plan, but I wasn't putting them in front of me every single day. And I know that sounds backwards, but if I were to write top 10 coach or 15-star diamond and put it on my computer or put it on my refrigerator or put it on my phone, and that's what I looked at every single day, sometimes it can seem like a mountain to climb and that it's almost too scary every single day to think every decision that I'm making is affecting that. So I think it's a great idea to set those big goals and then set them aside. And what you need to be doing is focusing on the little tiny steps every single day, the seemingly insignificant decisions that push you towards the big goal. So take, for example, your fitness. If you say, I want to lose 50 pounds, that's a great goal. But if you put that on your phone or on your computer and every single day you're looking at, I need to lose 50 pounds, I need to lose 50 pounds, sometimes it can seem like that's never going to happen. But if you say, this week I'm going to focus on eating right. I'm going to prep my meals. I'm going to work out every day. And I'm going to do the small, seemingly insignificant things. I'm going to cut out soda. I'm not going to eat sugar. Those little tiny decisions get you to the 50-pound weight loss. But if all you're focusing on is just a big, scary goal, it can almost seem like you'll never get there. So same thing for your relationships or in this business. Set the big goal and then put it away. And then work on mastering the mundane. So success in this business is not sexy. It's actually pretty boring some days, and you may not love the activities that get you to success. And one of the cool quotes coming out of Summit from Muhammad Ali was, I hated every morning workout I ever did, but I love being a world champion. And that's kind of how I feel as coaches. We don't always love sending invites. We don't always love running our challenge group. And sometimes it can seem mundane, and sometimes it can seem laborious, and it can seem like, man, I'm doing this over and over and over again. But that's what gets you to success. You may not love each individual thing that you're doing, but you're gonna love being successful in your business. So if you remember your big, big, scary goals that you're setting, Those are great, but you really need to focus on the daily activities and the daily tasks over and over and over again that are going to get you to success. So that was one thing that I came out of Summit remembering, that when I was a top 10 coach, I never actually put on paper, I want to be a top 10 coach. I put down things on paper like, I want to make $1 million in this business. I want to have a team of several thousand people. Those are the things I was focused on, but I was doing the day in and day out tasks to get me there. And when I saw my name hit a leaderboard, I was like, how did that even happen? It happened from day after day after day, doing the seemingly insignificant things that don't seem like they make a difference, but they make a difference long term. It's that compound effect. And if you haven't read the book, if you haven't been following Darren Hardy, you need to read Compound Effect. I believe that is a game changer for your business if you will learn the compound effect, because no matter if it's fitness or if it's our business, that is what gets you to success. And that's why I think what we do as coaches works so well, because of the fitness products that we market also have the same parallel journey as our actual physical businesses do. So to me, that's been a huge, huge eye-opener for me coming out of Summit, is I need to get back to focusing on the mundane, mastering those little tasks, and getting really excited about doing the unsexy things that get you to success. So that's what I want to kind of start with you guys today. And these girls have got some amazing training for you, but I guess I want to give you that permission to set your goal, huge, scary, whatever it is, and then set it aside and just work on daily tasks that are going to get you there. I think the biggest dream killer out there is a drift. It's not one big leap of like, you know what, I don't feel like coaching anymore, I quit. Most people don't do that. They slowly drift away from their goal because they're becoming unmotivated. It's a little bit less work, or I'm going to skip today's workout, or I'm just, you know what, Shakeology it doesn't fit in my budget anymore. It's those little decisions that you make that make you drift away from your goals. It's not one big leap of I quit. It's that drift away, and that's what we want to avoid. So if you continue to do the small tasks every single day, that's going to take you closer and closer and closer to your big, scary goals that are going to eventually get you to the life that you want. So that's what I got for you today, guys, and I'm going to pass it back to Lisa.
Awesome. And hearing you talk about like the first time you hit the leaderboard and stuff, that was so exciting, so fun to watch you like just explode like out of nowhere. And she's so right. I remember when she was like, I want to make $1 million. I was like, what is she talking about? Like, that's crazy. And she did it. So I'm so proud of you and just so thankful for everything that you've done and for your friendship and for just being here today. So we are going to turn it over next to Amy Props. Amy is a 3-star diamond coach. She's been in the business for 5 years. And the way I met Amy was from running reports for Success Club and seeing her name at the very top every single month. She is a Success Club 5 legend, 48 consecutive months, Success Club 10, 36 consecutive months, and that is insane. Like, her Success Club points every single month are through the roof. So Amy's going to join us today and share with us her journey of Shift Shop. So are you ready?
I am ready. I'm excited to share because Shift Shop is now my soulmate program. And so I'm excited and passionate about it because I never thought it would be. So I just wanted to paint you guys a picture a little bit. Imagine sitting at Super Saturday in April, and they usually make a lot of fun announcements. That's why we go to Super Saturdays, right? You find out lots of new things that are coming out. And they announced Shift Shop. And I think I was sort of in my own little world. I think I was taking notes or something. And I looked up and I thought, Shift Shop? Well, that's odd. That's a different name for a program. And so they showed the video on what it was going to be, the workouts and the nutrition. And the more they got into it, you know, the workouts start out as 25 minutes. And by week 3, you're doing 45 minutes. And I was like, well, that's not for me. Because who likes doing 30-minute workouts? I think, you know, we all kind of get it stuck in that rut, right? Or 10-minute trainer. You know, you find your jam and you stick with it. But we know we need to keep moving forward and move our health and fitness forward, just like our business. And so they kept talking, and then they were like, hey, in week 3, we're going to take, you know, we're going to carb you down. We're going to carb cycle, and we're going to take those yellows away, and you're upping your workouts. And I'm thinking, this workout is not for this girl. So fast forward to a few weeks later, and I receive an invite in my email. I received a personal message from someone at corporate, and then I received an email. The email was inviting me to the Shift Shop Coach Test Group. And the message in my Facebook messages was, you need to check your email. And I was like, okay. It made me nervous a little bit because I wasn't sure what to expect. So I went to my email and saw the invite, and I was like, are you for real right now? Did they invite the right person? And so for me, I was ready to kick it into high gear, because when you sign that contract, if you're ever invited to be in a test group, you sign a contract and you have to keep certain things, confidential, because it's a new program. You're going to do the program as it's written, and you're going to follow it, and you're going to get great results. So sometimes if you go into a program and you're like, I'm going to follow the nutrition and I might do the workouts, but I found my favorite workout of the week, I'm going to just do that one, and I might do the nutrition, but on the weekends I'm going to do my own thing. I want to encourage you that with Shift Shop, because it's 3 weeks and because it's so different than anything we've ever had before, follow it. Put it to the test and follow it. So that's the main thing I want to start out with, is don't be scared of this program, even though it might look a little daunting. If this 47-year-old girl can do it, and at current time, I've gone through 3 rounds, I've lost 22 inches and about 12 and a half pounds. And so I'm good with that. And so we have a big group starting on Monday, a launch group. And we started everybody out on Facebook. So let me tell you a little bit about how we started our launch group out and how I can help you start yours, and give you some ideas if you haven't started a Shift Shop group, or if you have one and you kind of want to tweak it. So one thing that I loved about our coach test group was that Chris Downing would come in live or post a video twice a day in our coach test group. Basically, hey, here's the inspiration for your day. Here's your workout for the day. Here's your nutrition. We're in week 1, day 1. Here's what I want you to remember. And you guys will do the program, and he'll always have a shop rule. So you can, give everybody a shop rule. Your shop rule for the day is focus on nutrition. Follow that nutrition. Don't stray from it. Get in your Shakeology. Do the program as written. And so it was just maybe a 1 or 2 minute video, but it really spoke to the Pearl in me. And also, he is definitely a Pearl, because he wanted to make sure we got great results. So I would encourage you, number 1, if you don't already do that in any of your groups, don't just schedule your posts. Actually be an active member in your challenge groups, whether they're in the Challenge Tracker app or on Facebook. But get in there and really show them that you truly do care. They invested in you as their coach to help them get the results that they deserve. So don't just schedule a post, and I call it kind of drive-by posting, where you post and then you leave and then you never check back. Don't do that. You've got to have a relationship with these people, and they could potentially be coaches down the road. And so you want to show them that it is a one-on-one relationship. Does it take time? Absolutely. But for those that are going to invest in this program and invest the time, please have that personal relationship with them and get in there. And that would be one recommendation, is that I loved with what he did was get in there with a video at least once a day if you can. We all love Facebook Live. You can do that. And I know now with the Challenge Tracker apps, you can do videos as well. So I encourage you to do that. I wrote some notes down, so I didn't want to forget them. Okay, and so as far as in how you would market, so to speak, for your challenge group, the best way to do that is with the transformations, right? And so I put together a Google file with a bunch of the transformations from several of the coaches that were in the test group with me, with their permission. And I have a Google file that I put those together that you guys can use to share on your Facebook. And you guys have probably seen a lot of the transformations that are coming through. Beachbody's starting to share them on their Facebook and Instagram, and some of the coaches you're friends with. But if you want a file of transformations, I can get that for you. We can post that in the event page. You can use that when you're marketing on your Facebook wall and inviting. to show that, hey, this program is the real deal. I did put the file together with transformations for 3 weeks because, and then there's some that have gone through 2 rounds, but I wanted you to be able to have several transformations so that you could use to share, different rounds. And so I would say that, and if you were at Summit, then you know that curiosity posting is the way to go, right? You don't want to just give 100% detail and leave nothing to the imagination. Because if you follow Shailene Johnson, if you don't want to just give all of the details on exactly what the program is about, so you can post the transformation and leave a little bit to the imagination. I would even say, if you have challengers or if you have clients that have not been in your challenge group yet, and you know that maybe they've said no in the past, or maybe they've gone through Insanity Max 30 with you or another challenge group, whatever that challenge group is, send a personal invite to them in Facebook messages with a transformation, letting them know, hey, I'm putting together a launch group. This is a brand new program that just came out for Beachbody. It's not like anything else we've ever had. And people are getting rock star results in just 3 weeks. The trainer is amazing. He's one-on-one, and that's how I'm going to be with you. I know we spoke in the past and you weren't ready, but I want to help you. If you're ready, I'm ready to help you get those results that you deserve. And so that's one way I would say, is use those transformations to also reach out to your clients, even if you have people that have been in post-challenge groups with you. We all know we have those people that continue that relationship with us, even if they've just joined us one time. Reach back out to them. Establish that relationship again if you haven't. And even if you've got your Powers of 3 list, or you've got your list of people that you want to invite to a challenge group, invite them as well, even if they've not been in a group with you. I would say this is for anyone. Is it a challenge? Yes. But I'll be 50 years old in about 2.5 years. And so honestly, I'm telling you, if I can do it coming from a sciatic back injury where I couldn't really do anything, this program gets you strong on the inside as well as the outside. So this program is really for anyone, even if you have to start out modifying. And then, so we started everyone out in Facebook, in a Facebook group. And then Carl came on Wednesday night with the surge and said, hey, if you have people in the Challenge Tracker app, they're logging their shakes and they're logging their workouts for the Shift Shop, they're posting on Instagram, they have a chance to win money just for doing the program. So they're going to award several people $100 the first and second week, and you can win. If you're hashtagging and posting on Instagram, you can win both weeks. And then the third week, they're giving out $1,000 to several people. So we prepped everyone in Facebook. And we have about 150 people in our launch group. Several are coaches, and we do have people that are adding their clients as well. So we went live yesterday and we said, here's the thing. We need your email. We're inviting you over to the Challenge Tracker app, and here's why. And we explained it why, and we're just going to move everyone over to the Challenge Tracker app, but we did have them in Facebook. So I want to let you know, if you've not moved them over, you still have time, but just make sure they understand why you would be moving them over to the Challenge Tracker app. So that's what I have to say about that. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the invite to the challenge group. We have a file that you can use, and of course, personalize it, make it your own. You always want to do that. You don't ever want to sound robotic, but we have a challenge group invite to specifically the Shift Shop that we can share in the event page too. So I've got the transformation file and then the invite that we can share. And so you have all of the tools that you need to set yourself up for success for this particular program. And I want to challenge you to do this workout. It's 3 weeks, 3. Unless you want to do multiple rounds. And I can almost guarantee you, the first week you're going to look at Chris and you're going to go, you want me to do what? Wait, what is that move? But by week 3, you're going to be doing downing burpees. And you don't know what those are yet if you haven't done the program. But you're going to watch him do downing burpees the first time in week 3, and you're going to go, not for me. But then you're going to be able to do it by Friday. You're going to be able to do that. And you're going to be like, I rocked a downing burpee. And I want you to hashtag it and tag me, because I want to know that you did the burpee. And so I'm excited for you guys to try this program out. It really is, it's my soulmate program. I found my workout that I love. It's something that I can do long-term. You can do this program long-term if you stay in weeks 1 and 2 with nutrition. You'll find out why when you go into week 3. But I love this workout, and I can't wait for you guys all to try it and for all of your clients to try it too, because you're going to get awesome, awesome results.
Thank you, Amy, and congratulations on all of your success. Like, it really is such an amazing accomplishment, everything that you're doing and everything that you've done. And I cannot believe that you're going to be 50 in a couple of years. Like, I never, ever would have guessed that. You look amazing. You're doing so well. So I'm so happy for you. And thank you for sharing the, just how you approach people. Like, I think a lot of times we make it so much harder than what it is, but like what you just said makes so much sense. And that's definitely something that I need to start doing. I haven't messaged like post challengers, like, you know, the transformation pictures and things like that. So I love that. And thank you for sharing and posting that in the event page. That's a huge help, because I know a lot of people get stuck right there. So next, we're going to turn it over to Courtney Tomlinson. I've actually known Courtney for about 5 years. We never met in person, even though we both live in the Atlanta area, until about a year ago when she decided that she was ready to get started and ready to get signed up. Courtney is one of those driven go-getters. Excited to have her share with you guys today her very first summit experience. Courtney is an Emerald coach and has been on the team for about a year now. So, Courtney, are you ready?
I'm ready. Thank you so much, Lisa. Hey, everybody. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about my first experience at Summit, because I think it's really important to share how I felt before and how I feel now. So I was up until about 3 a.m. the night before we left, because I had such anxiety about going to Summit. And I just want to be real with you guys, because I think that other people have that same anxiety before they go. I felt like I wasn't qualified enough. I felt like I was just an Emerald coach. You know, we use that just word a lot before our rank, where I'm just an Emerald coach. I'm not going to, you know, really be able to provide anything, and everybody's going to be in tip-top shape, and I'm over here still working on my body and my journey. And I was just going to be amongst all these amazing people, just kind of being mediocre. So I had that real anxiety about that. And the minute I walked into the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, it all changed. I felt like I was home. I felt this energy around other people that I hadn't felt in a really, really long time. And it was just so fun. I mean, I think sometimes I get so bogged down in the details of this business that I forget to have fun with it. And this really reminded me that it's all about fun. My biggest takeaway I wanted to share too was even top coaches have plateaus. So I have been, you know, kind of struggling towards diamond and tip touching it and then going back, and then tip touching it and then going back. And I felt like I was the only person that was doing this. Everybody else was just rock star, running up their business, and I was just kind of hanging out in the corner, working it, but not getting there. And listening to these amazing, you know, superstar coaches talking about how they've had plateaus. And I think for me, when I see top coaches, especially in the beginning of the business, it was kind of like, I always call them icebergs, because we see this really big, shiny, pretty iceberg about how, you know, they've been able to do this and they do this and they have all of these amazing accomplishments, which is so wonderful. But what we don't see is under the water, all of the failure and the times that they've fallen off, and their plateaus and their drifts from the business. And just being able to hear those stories was so reassuring to me that it's just part of what we do, and to keep going. And, you know, I know some of the other coaches are going to talk about, but the biggest thing that I took away was be here a year from now, keep going, because just taking and soaking in all of the knowledge, you will move forward if you commit right now to be there a year from now. So I just want to say that everybody is not in tip-top shape, and it's not just a whole bunch of rock star coaches walking around. And when I was in one of the breakout sessions, it was time to raise your hand if this is your first year at Summit. And I felt like church, where, you know, you're like the first person that's been there in church and everybody else has been members for years. And I was going to have to raise my hand and be like, oh, I'm Courtney and I'm new. Half the room raised their hand that this was their first year at Summit. And so it was just really reassuring to know that so many people were experiencing this for the first time. And I felt like I needed, you know, people there to cling on to when we were going to different sessions. But after the first day, I felt like I could just walk around and I could see friends in every corner in their Beachbody shirts and their Beachbody bags and walk to in session with anybody. And it was just really amazing and reassuring. That's really all I have. I don't really have anything else. I just wanted to share with you guys how amazing it was. And if you're apprehensive about going to Summit because you feel like you're not qualified enough, or you haven't done enough in the business, or you're a brand new coach, or you're new to the business. I've only really been actively working my business for about 10 months now. And I am so glad that last year I bought my ticket early and I made the commitment to be there, even though I didn't know how I was going to get there. I didn't know where I was going to stay, and I didn't know who was going with me, but I was going to go. And I'm so glad I made that commitment. But that's it. That's my short and sweet little spiel.
Cool. And I am so proud of you for going, because it is a commitment for people to get there. And I remember last year when you got your ticket, I was like shouting from the rooftops. I'm like, yes, Courtney got her ticket. And it's such a big deal to get to live events. So one of the things that I was always taught in the business was we scatter and gather. And, you know, we scatter and we go run our businesses, and then we come together and gather and learn and grow together. And it really is a big deal that you made that commitment and got there. And just a quick question. Did you just color your hair, Courtney?
No, I didn't. I've been in the sun all week.
Oh, I'm like, did she color her hair red? It looks so pretty.
Yeah, no, that's just a natural thing that happens in the summertime. I need to do it. I need to get to the salon.
Yeah, it's really good. So, okay, next up is Annie Reed, and Annie is an 8-star combined diamond coach. She has been with Team Beachbody for almost 6 years. And I just have to say that Annie is like the person that has the heart of gold, and anytime you need anything, you know that you can always count on Annie to just come through. She's a team player, always wants to help, and she's a successful coach, obviously, and have just really loved following her journey and following her on Facebook and getting to know her better. Even though we're both from Central Illinois, I don't think I actually got to meet her in person until a few years ago at a live event. So, Annie, are you ready?
Hi, can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
I was having audio issues earlier. I am so excited to be talking to you guys. Thank you, Lisa, for inviting me to be a part of this. And with the lineup of coaches, it's going to be a great event. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about some exciting things coming up for you. I posted in the event page some graphics that you need to pull up so you can look at and see what I'm actually talking about. I couldn't get them to post in this window. So raise your hand. I know you're at home or in the car, wherever you are, if you'd like to earn like $2,000 by Christmas. I think everybody's like, oh yeah, me. I'm going to show you a plan on how you can do that. So at Summit, they announced a brand new incentive for coaches that are either at coach level, emerald, ruby, diamond, or 1-star diamond. So if you've never been a lifetime 2-star, this is for you guys. This is an opportunity to grow your business and get bonus for it each quarter. So first thing, I want to talk about what is diamond, because we've got some new coaches on here, or maybe some people that really don't know the next step in their business. So diamond means that you've got 4 active coaches on your left leg, 4 active coaches on your right leg. So that means they each have 50 PV in the cycle, period. So that could be on Shakeology Auto Ship. Maybe they are getting the Beachbody Performance lines. Maybe they're getting Daily Sunshine. Whatever that looks like for them, what products they're using, they have to be active. Of those 4 coaches on each leg, you need 1 on the left and 1 on the right to be an emerald coach. So that means one of your personally sponsored coaches has a coach on their left leg and 1 on their right leg. Same thing on your right leg. So that is the overall structure of what a diamond coach is. And again, I posted the image in the event page so you can print it out. You can fill in those names as you go. I recommend you even pencil in like your dream team. Like write down who would you love to see on that left leg and that right leg? Put some dates, like some goal dates of when you will fill in those spots with coaches, and keep track of it. That will help you grow your organization. So here is how the diamond bonus works. It actually is third quarter, fourth quarter. So third quarter is July 5th through September 27th. And you'll see when corporate gives us dates, this used to really confuse me, so I want to explain it a little bit. They will give you dates on Wednesdays because that's the end of our bonus period. So on a Wednesday night, you need to have your diamonds set up with basically your team of 12 active people. Your 4 on your left, 4 on the right, your 2 emeralds on each side. You need to have that in place on Wednesday and then hold it consecutively for 6 Wednesdays. So every Thursday morning you wake up as a diamond or a 1-star diamond coach. On top of that, you need to hit Success Club 5 or above in July, August, September for third quarter. So the last week you can qualify. For those of you that are looking at this and you're like, well, I'm not diamond and it's past July 5th and my chance is gone. It's not. You have until August 23rd to start your qualification. So you guys have plenty of time to build there. That's almost like a month to build yourself to diamond, to build that organization, and then keep growing it. I would recommend actually where I gave you like the diamond structure. Sorry, I use my hands a lot. Where I gave you the diamond structure, I would recommend you actually double those numbers. 2 emeralds on each leg, 8 active coaches on each leg. That is going to make you a super stable diamond, and that's actually going to elevate yourself where it's easier to get to 1-star and then 2-star, which is the next bonus structure, which is a higher payout. So then for fourth quarter, exact same thing. You have to hit Success Club in October, November, December, and hold your diamond for 6 consecutive weeks, or hold your 1-star for 6 consecutive weeks. So that's September 28th through December 27th, but the last date to qualify is November 22nd. Okay? If you have any questions on any of this, post it in the event page and I will help you guys figure it out. Some of you, if you're in qualification already, you just need to go back in your online office, and if you click on My Business, you can see where you've been the last several weeks in qualification. So you can see what your rank has been to see how far you are in your qualification period. So if you do this in quarter 3, quarter 4, you're going to get a $500 bonus combined. If you hit it just in quarter 4, a $250 bonus. And that is perfect timing for Christmas, the holidays, or however else you want to use it. All right, the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, because I love helping people and I love this business, and that I get to equip my coaches and help them earn an income by helping people that changes the life of their family. So I want to show you guys what is possible with the compound effect of hitting Success Club consecutively. So I've hit Success Club 70 months consecutively now. So it just takes consistency of doing your power hour every day, your power of 3, your Teamsy, whatever that looks like in your business, but consistently helping people start their journey and change their life. And in turn, guys, it changes everything for your family, everything. So I want to show you what is possible if you commit yourself to hitting Success Club in the next 4 months. So in combination with the diamond bonus, so growing your business and hitting Success Club, you can earn almost $2,300 in the next 5 months by Christmas, which could be awesome for your family, guys. I want you to count yourself in. I want you to give yourself permission to do this, to go all in and fail trying. You're going to fail every day. You're going to get no's. You're going to fall on your face. You're going to get in a conversation. I was a girl yesterday who invited somebody to do Daily Sunshine that didn't have kids. It happens. We mess up. We're human. But that's where you learn and grow and change the most. So I want to show you this visual. And again, it's in the event page. Save it on your phone. This is a great tool for your coaches, too, to share with them and show these new coaches that come on board with you what is possible for them if they hit the ground running right out of the gate. So if you hit Success Club 10 every single month the next 4 months, that's helping 5 people get started on their journey. And I would recommend at least one of those 5 be coaches on your team. So the first month, so say right now the Beachbody All Access is $160. That's going to go up in August, but for the example right now, you get $40 commission every challenge pack. So you help people get started. This month, that's $200 right in your pocket. So month 2, you do the exact same thing. You help 5 people get started with the All Access Challenge Pack. It's actually going to be higher commission next month because it's going to go up to the higher price point. But you're also going to get the residual income of all those people on Shakeology that reorder because they love their results, they love their challenge group, they love the coaching community, and they want to continue getting results. And it just compounds, guys. So exact same thing. Month 3, you help 5 people get started. You have 10 people reordering Shakeology. Month 4, you help 5 people get started. Now you have 15 people that are auto shipping on Shakeology. So in 4 months, your total commission is, gosh, $17.75 almost. And what's really cool about this is if you consider the course of an entire year, and you fast forward and you look forward a year from now, because you're going to be here a year from now, and you look at next July, if all these people are getting started with Beachbody On Demand All Access, they're getting auto ship of Shakeology. A year from now, all of a sudden every month you also have these All Access passes renewing, and you're getting paid again next summer for something you did this summer. So I just want you to see the potential in this business, the compound effect of what you're doing every day. Like Lauren said, the unsexy things that grow our business, the power of 3s, the power hours that sometimes you want to skip. When you do them, when you invite people, your impact over the course of the year is to change a lot of lives, to change the lives of the family, generational health. I mean, think about that. Generational health changes. That's powerful, guys. And by helping all these people, you can give your family the life of your dreams. And it's possible because everybody on this call has done it, guys, and we're no different from you. So that's pretty much what I had to cover today, Lisa. And again, I posted those in the event page so you guys can see the graphics, save them to your phone, share them with your coaches.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I know that for most of us, numbers are hard to grasp. It's hard to understand exactly how to earn an income and to really see that big potential. And you always do a great job of breaking that down for us, Annie. So thank you so much for sharing that. We are going to go over to Lindsay Weiss, who is an 11-star diamond coach. She's been in the business for 6 years, and she is a cross-line leader that I've been working with, and she's just amazing and excited to have her on board and share her words of wisdom with you guys.
Thank you, guys. Everyone hear me good? We're good? All right, perfect. So, I am so excited about what is coming this fall, and that is that we are expanding to the UK. So you've just heard about Shift Shop, you've just heard about how to grow your team, and now you have an opportunity coming up where there are 65 million people. So the UK is double the size of Canada, so this launch is going to be huge, and the opportunity is pretty much there for you to get started on now. So what I want to do is walk you through how you can get ready for this launch. So this launch comes October 21st. And Beachbody is going to be over there. Shaun T will be over there doing a live workout with them, with the people in the UK. I know we can go to this. We cannot do the workout, but we can go. And the purpose, of course, is to invite your friends in the UK to come to this launch party and be able to participate in the workout with Shaun T and learn all about coaching, Beachbody, the products, and more. So I want to tell you guys how you can start building relationships now, because that is what you want to do. So my first tip is to set up a group on Facebook. Mine, I think I called it Team Beachbody is Going International or something like that. You can, use your team name, Going International, because based on what Michael Neiman said at Summit, they plan to eventually get into all the countries. So we will expand and expand and expand. The timing, that I don't know. But we do know about UK. So whether you are using Facebook or Instagram or wherever you're meeting people, you want to start thinking United Kingdom. So if you're in groups, for me, I have twins. I am in a twin mom group, okay, because their lingo is different. Their slang is different. Their words. When you think the portion control containers, they think pots. So their words are different than what we're used to. And when I was looking at, I was talking to one of them about losing stone. Was it stone? I think it was. And I was like, oh boy, stone, pounds, like how, okay. So we got a lot to learn because I don't believe it's equal. And so it'll be really interesting to help them get results. And we need to learn and do some research on the UK. Finding out what's important to them, finding out what they value, building trust with them is really important, coming from different countries, because we're going to be helping them with some very personal issues. I know they love their food over there, right? And I know that they need some financial help, if that makes sense. They've got the same kind of economy struggles. So by being in these groups, like for me, twin mom, or going on Instagram and looking up mom of whatever, boy mom, girl mom, like whatever it is that you want to attract to your team, you can start to connect with these people, build a relationship, and bring them into your international group. So the things you can't do is you can't sell them anything, you can't ship them anything yet, you can't sign them up for anything. But in this group, you can start to teach them what we do now. You can train them now. You can basically put them through a coach training. You can put them through a free challenge group so they understand what they're getting into. So come October, they're ready to go. You can have them invite their friends to the group so you can start to build and expand, because if you know people in the UK, so let's say you already know people, you don't have to use a group or use Instagram, you can find out who they know and who knows Shakeology, who knows the Beachbody programs. Because Shaun T is very well known in the UK, so they already know about him. They know Beachbody Live because it's over there. I think Beachbody On Demand has been able to be over there as well. You can start an email list and have a list to email everybody when we launch in October. And then the other thing, if you are into Facebook ads, you can start running ads to the United Kingdom. Something that I've done is I've started to do a little bit of research about who is over there, like personal development wise. And I found a couple pages of like people who are like very well-known trainers, or fitness online professionals, I guess that would make sense. And I'm running ads to their pages to get to know their people. So the UK is Scotland, Great Britain, Wales, and Northern Ireland, just so you know, and it's 65 million people. That's like double the size of Canada, like I said. So you guys, this is an opportunity. They can be founding coaches in Beachbody Coaching UK, and I don't know prices or any of those details haven't really been discussed. So this is just a strategy for you to basically bring people from Instagram, bring people from ads if you choose to run ads, put people onto an email list if you'd like. However, this is a people business, this is a relationship business. You do want to build relationships with them right now, build trust with them, and come October, have them ready to go. And of course, if you have a ton of people, go over to the UK for this launch party. I know for me, my goal is to have a group of over 100 people. And I don't have a number yet for what would actually put me on a plane to the UK to be part of the launch party. But that's all in my vision right now of working through that right now and sort of priming and getting ready and gardening, planting seeds, getting people ready for October. Let's see, I think that's all I have on the UK. I also wanted to just talk about the new, I wanted to talk about the Team Cup coming up in August, this is new rules. So you can have a Star Diamond coach and a Diamond coach on your team. You guys need to be registered by July 31st. There's 5 members to a team. This time they actually have an individual prize as well as a team prize, a top 10 prize, and the trip to HQ out in Santa Monica, which is the #1 team. I think I said make sure you're registered by July 31st. And your individual prize is going to be a blanket, which is kind of cool. The team prize is a sweatshirt. And then you get a bike if you're in the top 10, which is really, really cool. Also in August, they are giving us elite points for the challenge packs we sell. So if you sell 5 challenge packs, you're getting 5 elite points towards the elite program. If you sell 10, you're getting 10 elite points, and you get to decide where you want those elite points to go. So if you are pushing for elite, this is an exciting thing because you get to decide what category you need points in. And if you are a 5-star coach and higher, this is a chance for you to lock in those elite points towards your bonus for October. And then last thing, coming up to go together with the Team Cup, we are teaming up and we are going to be bringing you a group called Build Your Dream Team. More to come on that, so be on the lookout for all the announcements on getting started in that group. We're going to be bringing you tips, helping you with business opportunity presentations so you can rock the Team Cup, so you can grow your team, so you can earn that income by the end of the year, and move forward as we get ready to launch into the UK. So thanks for having me, guys. I'm so excited about the rest of this year.
You guys, I don't know about everyone watching, but I am actually taking notes and learning so much. I actually wasn't able to be at Summit this year due to a family emergency. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. That's awesome. So I am taking away notes from all of you guys. So thank you again for sharing, everyone. And I hope everyone watching and listening is taking notes and just getting excited and getting pumped up about all of this amazing stuff that we have right at our fingertips. So next up is Jacqueline Smith. I'm not sure where the saying "your ride or die" came from and exactly what that means, but I would have to say Jacqueline is one of my ride or dies. Even though I'm not 100% exactly sure what that means, she is like definitely my partner in crime, and she is a 8-star Diamond coach. She's been a coach for 6 years, and I always like to add that she is one of the free customer leads that was assigned to my coach, Tina Bain. So I think that that's cool for people to realize, like, okay, customer leads are legit. Like, there's a true opportunity there for you as a coach to reach out to those people and help them grow and, you know, become who they were designed to be, because Jacqueline is a rock star coach. She's amazing. She's awesome. She's a busy mom of 3. And so with that said, I'm just going to go ahead and turn it over to her now.
Now I have like rap music and ride or die like t-shirts already thinking about in my head. But anyways, thank you guys so much for listening, taking time out of your Saturday as well. Something is wrong, like I can't see me. So if I'm like looking down here, it's because I can see me right here, not right here. But anyways, and same thing like what Lisa has said, I have a list full of notes. So I'm going to talk very briefly about Clean Week. If you are like me, I know Lauren was talking about mastering the mundane, and free clean eating groups was so mundane to me to where I just quit doing them. Like, I couldn't think of meal plans. I couldn't come up, like, it was so overwhelming to where I always struggled with free clean eating groups. And so in turn, I was like, oh, I'm just going to quit doing them. And so I was uber excited that Beachbody has been following what we've been doing and knowing the importance of offering free content, and that it might be a little overwhelming to try and form a free clean eating group. Or I want to take that back, because it's not going to be free, but a clean eating group. So if you follow the 20s, Megan Davies won. I think that's how you say her last name, won. She's amazing. And she created 4 workouts and this clean week. And if you don't really know a lot about her story, she is just so inspirational. She has a great story. So make sure you kind of stalk her page and then click on the video if they have it in the Coach Online office about Clean Week and kind of who she is. So they formulated a 7-day pack where you get Shakeology, you get meal plans all laid out for you, and access to Beachbody On Demand with 4 workouts from her. So you get all that together. They do not have to plug in their credit card information. It's not going to be saved. So it's not going to be a trial the way that the 14-day Beachbody On Demand is, which is awesome. So it expires on that 7-day. So this is a great way in order to start your clean eating group if you just feel so overwhelmed. It will be $29.95 retail and it will be $22 PV. So it will also be a great way to kind of keep your PV up. And it will launch on 9/21. It will launch on September 21st. So I want to suggest to you, this is not going to replace 30-day groups. This is something as an add-on in order to get those people that have been interested, but they've just been on the fence. They don't quite trust, you know, the 30-day pack yet. They don't have that belief yet. And so this will be for them in order to do along with the 30-day group. So this will be just another way to add value to your followers. So start setting your date now. It will launch September 21st. I would say set it around that time, around that date in particular, and start having a list. Start creating your list of people that you've talked to about challenge groups in the past and they weren't just quite sure, or maybe they haven't responded. But they would be someone that you could go back to and go, just try it. Just try this week, see what you think, and what do you have to lose? And more than likely, by hosting consistent 7-day groups, you're going to get more 30-day challengers and more coach signups along with that, because they already have that belief there in the products, in the meal plans. They're going to see what Shakeology does to their body. So between now and then, pull out your list, pull out your old follow-up list, and start thinking of people, as well as start, I don't remember which amazing leader kind of talked about it, but start kind of breadcrumbing that, you're holding a brand new 7-day group starting soon, and that you are so super excited that you get everything that they possibly need in order to achieve success and to see, what the amazing products can do for you or can do for them. But kind of start breadcrumbing posts, and that way kind of having people interested in it without kind of giving a whole spiel, and then putting people on that list as well. So that's about all I have for Clean Week. I am so super excited for it because it takes someone like me who does not really know ever where to start and has a complete system made up, which is great for newer coaches, as well as for coaches that they're not a good planner like myself. So I'm super excited, and I hope that everyone will use this and create consistent 7-day groups as well. So thank you guys. Thank you, Lisa.
Yay! And that's what you really have to love and appreciate about Beachbody is they've already done the guesswork for us. They've put together the tools for us to be successful. So the majority of us weren't born to be, entrepreneurs and natural born leaders, and some of us aren't organized. And this is just what I love about Beachbody is that they truly care. They really listened. They've watched us, put together these free groups and struggle with, that and the other things in the past. And they've listened, and they're hearing us, and they're doing something about it. So just really quick, I'm going to post in the event page as well also about Daily Sunshine. I have to remember to say sunshine and not daily sunrise. I caught myself calling it Daily Sunrise and Shakeology. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I have a great graphic that just kind of compares what's the difference between the two. And I know that Daily Sunshine is geared towards children, but it's also a great snack for adults. So don't rule that out. If you have someone that's drinking Shakeology, they can also have Daily Sunshine as a healthy snack as well. So just a couple of points, that's what differentiates the two. Daily Sunshine is a healthy snack, where Shakeology has dense nutrition, total meal replacement shake. Healthy snack is formulated for kids and adults, and Shakeology is formulated for adults. The difference between Daily Sunshine and Shakeology is Daily Sunshine doesn't have as many ingredients as Shakeology. It does have more certifications, where Shakeology, we know, is loaded with everything and more. It's globally sourced superfoods. The Daily Sunshine doesn't have as much protein, so it does count as a half red container, half green container, half a purple, and Shakeology, of course, does count for one red container. So like I said, I'm going to be sharing this cute little graphic for you guys in the event page, as well as the breakdown on the differences, and of course the FAQ for even more information. And I think that that's something that a lot of people don't realize that we have, is the coachfaq.com. So if you ever have questions about anything, before even going to your coach, go to coachfaq.com and play around. Start searching for things that you have questions about, and literally every single thing that you may not know, maybe the questions that you're looking for, it's online. It's already there. So take that initiative to find it yourself first before you go to your coach, and learn and grow that way. So you guys have just heard from a lineup of amazing speakers sharing their experiences, sharing their tips, sharing information to help you get started, help you move past in your business. And here's the deal, guys. I'm just going to be straight up. A lot of you guys are completely stuck. You're frozen. You have all of this incredible opportunity in front of you. You're not quite sure how to process it. You're not sure if you can do it. You have these limiting beliefs that are holding you back. They're stopping you from ever getting started. So some of you guys are on all the calls and you just haven't taken that information. You have analysis paralysis, so you haven't moved forward. And I think that like Lauren opened up with having a goal and having a dream. And for a lot of you guys, you don't have that vision yet. I mean, it's really hard to imagine your future identity, because let's face it, we are all dreaming 10x, right? We all have these crazy big dreams, and it's really hard to picture yourself at a specific goal weight. It's hard to picture yourself living your dream life, whether that's, you know, spending your summers at the campground, or maybe in a cabin, or you're on the beach, or, you know, at the water park every day with your kids. You know, maybe that's being debt-free. Maybe that's having your dream house, paying it forward, helping other people. We have all of these crazy big dreams, and it's really hard to envision that because we're not there yet. But we have to have a vision in this business, and we have to really fine-tune it, and we have to manifest it into our lives every single day. Because if we're not thinking about it every day, if we're not working towards it every day, if we don't believe in ourselves that we can do it, we're going to get stopped right in our tracks. We're going to get frozen right there. So a lot of you guys have said you want to go diamond. Why? Why do you want to go diamond? What does that look like? How would making an extra $500, $1,000, $5,000 a month impact your family? I'm guessing it would be a huge impact on your family to make that additional income. And don't feel bad about thinking about earning an income for your family, you know, because along the way of earning an income, you're helping other people. You're helping other people get healthy and fit. You're helping other people earn an income. You know, like me, when I started the business 8 years ago, I was a broke, bankrupt, single mom, sleeping on the floor in the mattress. not in the mattress, on a mattress. Sometimes my power was off. I was eating mayonnaise sandwiches. I was scrounging around 70 cents just to drive through McDonald's to get a hamburger. So don't feel guilty about thinking about how can this financially impact your family's lives, because you deserve it. Your family deserves it. Really think about how would that make you feel, not just financially, but internally. Is this business internally rewarding? If it's not internally rewarding, if you're just focused on all of the other stuff, you're gonna end up miserable. And you guys, you have to love and believe in Beachbody so much so that even if you weren't getting paid, if you didn't earn a single dollar, if Amy or Annie or Jacqueline or Lauren and Lindsay and Courtney, if we weren't patting you on the back and saying, great job, awesome job, would you still be doing it? Do you love this business enough to do it if it were just a hobby? And for me, like, Beachbody has changed my life so many ways. I've lost 60 pounds. I've gone from bankrupt to millions, $1 million club, $1 million earner, whatever. And so for me, I love Beachbody. I love everything that it stands for. I love the community. I love the coaches. I love the friendships that I've made because of this business. And of course, I love being able to be at home. You know, my daughter just turned 20, but for those of you guys that have followed me, she's lived in Illinois for the last 4 years, so she's just come back home to live with Taj and I. So I'm loving just being here for her, you know, being able to do what I want, when I want, where I want. And you have to find that same passion and vision for yourself, that even on days when you don't want to do it, you're still going to show up every single day, day in and day out, doing those mundane things that aren't sexy, they're not fun, but because you have that vision that's so strong that no matter what, you're making a difference, and that no matter what, it's going to take time to build this. It does not happen overnight. You've heard this before. You do a lot for a little in the beginning and a little for a lot in the end. So don't let yourself hold you back. Like, you got to get out of your own way. Stop making excuses that, oh, I'm never going to be fit. I don't have enough time. I'm never going to do this. I'm not like this person. I'm not like that person. You are uniquely you, and you have the same potential that every single one of us has to do this business. So why not you? So don't be that person that never starts because of lack of vision, because of the delayed time. You have to be committed to your dreams, your hopes, your goals, so committed that you never give up, you never quit. So you guys, I'm asking you to be committed to being here a year from now. I specifically asked every coach that spoke today how long they've been in the business, right? A lot of us have been in here for several years now, and I think that that's important to point out because none of us grew our business overnight. And when Lauren and I know we're probably the veteran coaches here, we had a thing called the game plan training. And number 10, there were 10 steps. Number 10 on the game plan training was commit to being here a year from now. So I want to encourage you guys to get signed up for Coach Summit in Indianapolis 2018. You're just going to go to coachsummit.com and get signed up. I think today is the last day to get the discount. We're going to have a summit raffle. So get your ticket by this Sunday evening and post in the group on the event page your screenshot of your confirmation, and we're going to give away a coach goodie bag. So it's so important. Like Courtney said, commit to being here from a year from now. You guys deserve it. Have that vision, have that dream. Focus on it every day. Put it out there to the universe. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. They're going to think you're crazy, and that's okay. That's what we want. If you're not dreaming big enough, if your dream's not scary, you're not dreaming big enough, right? So get crazy with it. Share it with everyone, and let's go out and do it. Thank you again, you guys, so much for sharing your hearts and your information and your wisdom and your time with us. I know your guys' lines are muted. Is there anything anyone wants to add before we disconnect? Hopefully I covered everything. Cool. You guys, make sure that if your coaches, your friends, your success partner wasn't on the call, make sure you share the link with them. Let's get the team on the same page, on the same path, so we're all moving together. We're all moving forward together, because that's what this is about. So enjoy the rest of your day, you guys. Thanks so much for joining our Saturday morning surge.